Kaylee, thank you. Witnesses described a horrific scene outside the criminal courthouse in Manhattan today where they saw a man set himself on fire. It happened as court was in session for former President Donald Trump's hush money trial. Bradley Blackburn has the latest from New York. Tensions are high in the Middle East following an Israeli airstrike on Iran. The development comes nearly a week after Iran fired hundreds of missiles at Israel in response to an Israeli strike on the Iranian consulate in Syria. A final vote could come this weekend. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators continue to gather on campus at Columbia University for the third day of protest, despite 100 arrests being made yesterday on suspicion of criminal trespassing. The family of the 5-year-old pre-K student killed in last month's school bus crash in Bastrop is seeking more than $1 million in damages in a lawsuit filed against the truck driver who hit the bus and his employer. A Texas appeals court has ruled that Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton can face discipline from the State Bar Association over his failed effort to overturn the 2020 election. Crews in Baltimore have started the process of salvaging a large portion of steel at the site of that Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. And it is time for this week's Pet of the Week from the Aggieland Humane Society. Meet Gus. He is a big deal. Thank you for bringing him in. And you've got to tell me a little bit about Gus, and then we'll find out why he's such a big deal.
Absolutely. Right. So Gus is about 3 years old. He's an American Bulldog type of dog, and I'm not sure if you can tell just how large he is.
We're gonna get Gus.
Will you stand up? Will you do anything?
He was so good just minutes ago.
He's a big old lazy boy, and he is already pushing 80 pounds and still has some more weight to put on. He's very sweet. He knows sit, he knows shake, and he knows down, which he is going to just show you so beautifully. And one of his claims to fame, aside from being super sweet, is his drool. Oh, he loves to drool. He's got his little built-in waterworks, but he really is just such a sweetie and a big deal.
He is a big deal. Tell us about that big deal he's introducing.
Yes, so starting today, we are doing a special called Big Dogs, Big Deals. So any pet, any dog 50 pounds and over has a 50% off adoption fee. Come here.
Shake. Give me a shake. Come on. I know you can shake. I know you can shake. You can do it.
Do I have to?
You can do it. Come on. He's like, do I have to stand up?
Right.
You know how big, how difficult it is to stand up on this little bitty thing I'm standing on?
And he's a big boy. But we have so many pets that will be eligible for this Big Dogs, Big Deals special that will get that 50% off of their adoption fee. And that is now through all of next week. So don't delay though, because a pet like Gus, he could get adopted even tonight because we're open until 6 p.m. on Fridays.
He's standing up. He's doing it. He's doing it. There he is. There he is.
A lot of work.
Good boy. See how big he is. All right. He's a good boy, and he's a big deal. All right. Thank you so much for bringing him on.
Thank you.
Taylor Swift's new album dropped at midnight, and an encore performance from Billy Joel on CBS. Michael George has those stories and more in your Eye on Entertainment report. Up next in sports, the #1 Aggie baseball team is on the road. Yes, well, a day after a Texas A&M basketball player who didn't play this past season was arrested on sexual assault charges, we're looking into the timeline of how long cases like this take to make arrests. And you've seen the construction in the works along Highway 6. Baylor Scott & White is expanding. A look at what it will include. All right, Kaylee, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us right here at Live at 5. We're going to see you back here in half an hour as the CBS Evening News starts now.